Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Planet Crafter. Hope everyone's having a good day. We're in here, we are 58% away from complete terraformation and we gotta still do some cooking still. So one of the things I want to do today is I want to get 2 more insect things into that multiplier there. And then there was one other thing. Oh, there's a ship up here. Where are you at? Right around here that requires some explosives. I've already made explosives. So, we're going to hop into that and go loot that ship as well. Just to show you some things I've done. I've updated the bedroom here a little bit. Put in this nice little, I don't know, aqua wall. It'd be cool if we could stick fish in there or something and have fish swimming around in there. That'd be pretty neat. Um, I made myself a bathroom. I don't know if there's a toilet to be, excuse me, I don't know if there's a toilet to be found, but we can take a shower now if we need to, and shower runs and everything, so that's pretty cool too. Um, and then upstairs we did some expansion of the whole place pretty much. Just getting everything we need, having the drones working. Over here we did a little bit of a fish slash butterfly, and then when we go upstairs, continuation of butterflies, some fish. I made a power room where I can keep all my power. Even put a little window so you can look in there, kind of give it I don't know if a nice looks what I would say, but I think it looks okay. So yeah, we updated that as well. Um, and that's about it. So let's go ahead and let's start with that, those insect multipliers. Let's get those going too so we can get those insects going. And I think we can see it right there. Okay, so I need 2 fuses. I should have both those. Awesome, we do. All right. Let's go to, and I'm pretty sure, well, I might need to make well, first of all, we got to put the fuses in a locker or they won't take them, so, which is kind of annoying. But let's make a couple of the nuggets. And we'll put the stuff in a locker and then we'll cook out some fuses. Oh yeah, a couple other things I did is I went out and put out some of the DNA collectors and stuff, so we're stacked on bees. The only one I couldn't get is karma because I ran out of the green quartz. But we're all larva, all that stuff's all maxed out. So we're good there. And then, like I said, we set up butterfly stuff, so we got butterfly larva coming in, and we got fish stuff coming in too. So fish eggs. All right, well, let's find a locker that's low key that we can put this stuff in right there. All right, now let's get a couple of these fuses done. Where are we at? Insect. Make sure I should have everything good to go for 2 of these. And uh-oh, what are we short? Oops. Put fuses, silkworms. Are we missing? What are we missing? There's those 2. I'm wondering if I'm missing a silkworm. Yep, I'm missing a silkworm. Well, let's go make one real quick. I think I can make one. What do we need? Uncommon, bacteria, and tier 1. Alright. Uncommon, bacteria, tier 1. Alright, there we go. Maybe, yep. Yeah, a couple other things with the bases. I was flirting, instead of doing a 3rd level, I was pulling it out to here, but I just couldn't get it to look right, and it was just kind of hanging over. I wasn't really liking it, kind of like that does. And I couldn't get the fixtures here, the work to look like it was a post or a pillar that was holding it up. It just was kind of rough looking, so I just decided to go with a 3rd level. Like I've said in previous videos, I'm not the most imaginative person with this stuff. I tend to just build in squares. How much? 43.69. Okay, good. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get the jetpack for the vehicle. Get that while I'm out here. And we're going to, I did order, I'll show you the garden here in a second. I think we'll leave it at there for right now. Even though we may do a plant multiplier, because I don't think I have a plant multiplier anywhere. How close are you to full? All right, good. One more, and we'll get that. There's our silkworm. And we'll just put you in the locker with these fools. All right, let's see if that pops you off. It does. All right, there we go. Let's go insert these in. And this will help with our insects. There we go. So now that's cooking better. That's cooking better. All my little stuff over there is cooking better. So we're doing good. We did set up some of these. As you can see, I'm backing up on the larva there. I got those set up to go into the shredder. So let's go get a couple butterfly larvae and put those in there. I forgot to do that. Get off me. I'm about to take one of those and take it so I can get that ship going so I can get my jetpack back. What are you at? 120, 250. 250's to winner still. 250's winning. Oh, 300 wins now. Ooh, I'm taking you. I thought I set... Weird. Alright, so we got a 1200, and then what do we got? A 300, right? Yeah, we'll take you too. Oops, let's see what you got to offer. No, not more. Alright, let's go put those in real quick, and I'm going to grab one of these anyway. I don't know what the drones are doing, but I even made a few more of those. Let's get you going and get this shit gone. There we go. I'll come back with my jetpack. We'll make that, put the jetpack on the vehicle, and then we'll go loot that ship. Alright, let's... Alright, there's that. There we go. Got you going. Bee larva. Got that going to the shredder since we're full there. Golden frogs. There's our golden frogs we got from the new biome. So not bad, huh? Yep, ribbit. Alright. And then we got... I didn't put any butterflies in here either. Man, what am I doing? And then here we're cooking with all this. I mean, but a lot of that's going to the shredder. I even think my honey's pretty full too. Oh, not too bad. I might build a couple more drones then. Let me check if we're close to anything interesting. Still a ways away from that, but we're getting that number moving. Armed frog. Tier 4 jetpack will be nice. While we're waiting for our rocket to come back, I did finally get this done too. I went out, petted a bunch of animals. Not exactly the color I want. What's this? Insert into the next, create a new creature. I kind of like that a little bit better. I like the one better. Let's try that. Oh man. I like the horns. Illuminescent. I don't know. We'll leave the 10 one in there. I think I like that. And then size. I don't think... I wish it showed a size. I'd like to be able to have like a dinosaur-sized animal walking around. I think that'd be really cool. But let's Do we go small and cute? Huh. I'm thinking I'm liking this guy. Unless I can't change that color. I like the purple a lot, but I don't. Ooh, the blue on blue. Oh, I think I like the yellow on blue better. There's the purple on blue. Ooh, we could go pink on blue. I think I'm gonna go with the yellow though. And then maybe we'll change. Okay, so that's green. That's a green. That's black. That's like a reddish color. It's like, ooh, I like the blue. I think I like that. And then this one was just kind of how the spots ran. Oh, there we go. All right, we'll go with this guy. All right, he goes straight to my inventory. Cool. All right, so let's then. Okay, so we'll need that. We'll just get this filled in just so we can have an idea of what we need. I kind of wish it would say what color that is because, I don't know, my eyes, that looks brown. I can't really tell. We'll just stick anything in, and then once we get everything done, we'll play around with it a little bit. So let's get this guy in. All right, animal shelters respawns animals around. You should place an animal feeder nearby. We have, and you can pet animals. Once in a while, petting an animal will give you a trait. Almost fed. Random rare genetic trait. Awesome. What happens if you hit question mark? Nothing. All right, well, let's get one in. There we go. All right. Let's get a genetic trait from you. All right, buddy. Go grow. Maybe we got lucky and we got the color one. I don't think we did. Gotta be that solid top half. All right. So that's done. Insects are going good. We've made an animal. Pretty busy 12 minutes here. Let's see what we can do. I think these two production, these are two production ones, right? Production, that's getting that stuff faster. All right, bee larva is set to go in the incinerator. You know what? We're gonna make a few more drones. And I think I can even, can I auto make them or not? Let's see here. Maybe short explosives. Make sure I got silkworms. Yep, I'm demanding silkworms. Where's my explosives? The only part about rearranging everything is I've lost the rhythm of where I knew everything was at. Okay, let's make 3 explosives. Get a couple more drones going. All right, get those in the locker. Now, hopefully it'll reach here because this is kind of like at the end of its range here. And I got everything else. All right, good. We'll do 3 more. All right. Let's go get you guys put away. I still haven't shown off the garden yet. Let's go do that as soon as we're done with this. Yeah, no one's being idle, so let's get you guys out there. So here's the garden. I did get some cocoa and some wheat, which is the lockers are full, so we're good there. Beans, squash, more beans, mushrooms, so I can make the plastic nuggets. This was for when I needed fertilizer, which I may need. I don't have a ton of it, but just in case I do, that's what the eggplant's for. I may make me a couple more bean ones. I mean, I'm full here. The drones need to get on their job, or I need to make more drones. So, but that's the garden. Come on, trade rocket. Let's get back so we can make that jetpack for our vehicle. What do we got here? This would do plants. Ooh. I don't know if I got that one. I must have. He came and took it. Alright. I hate that this thing's lights stay on all the time. Let's see if we can upgrade anything on here while we're waiting for our... What do we got here? Vehicle beacon, tier 2 equipment case. We go tier 3. Nope. Inventory, we can go up to 3. Do we need to? Inventory's already 3. Lights at 2. Lights at 2. I don't know if vehicle speed's gonna matter if we got jetpacks, but well, we're already at 3. So there's really not much I can do with this. I got the logistics in. I got the beacon in. I got the O2 in. Make sure I do have logistics in. Oh, there's logistics. All right. Yeah, just waiting for the rocket to come back with our jetpack. Let's see what we got here. I was going to do a... was I going to do insect or plants? Let's do insect. Pretty sure I don't have any of those up. Or if I do, not very many. One insect. Yeah, let's do another insect. That's all upstairs. There's our Mutagen Plus. Alright, our rocket's back. And then Incivian rods I got up here. Alright, we'll pop off this rocket and then we'll land. We'll make our jetpack. And we can get a fancy... Well, let's see if we can get one rocket up and one rocket going down. Maybe they'll crash into each other or something. Nope, not even close. Alright, well that gets the insects going. Let's grab our jetpack thingy out of here. Alright, jetpack for vehicle. Alright. Alright, so what is it for? Solar. 1. And then explosives. And I'm going to take them all because we're going to need them where we're going. I'd like to get rid of the titanium and super alloy, but let's just, instead of getting rid of, let's just build another. Oh, I already got 3 empty ones over here. Let's build one right here then. Alright, then we just gotta we'll drop that titanium somewhere out there. Alright, let's go build ourselves and check out this whole jetpack on a vehicle thing. Alright. Wonder if it changes its... Oh, yep, look at that. Alright, guys. So, let's top off food and then we'll go loot that ship. Alright, and like I showed you before, but we'll go show it one more time. It's right around here, so... Alright, it works just the same. And there we go. We are flying. I know I'm going in a circle, but I'll get there. And we're going to check the map here in a second. Whoa, oh shoot. Well, she just doesn't stop on a dime, does she? She kept going. I think it's right up here. Alright, let's hit the brakes. Oh no. Or we want to be over there, right? Yep, because there's the one. I think that's the one that takes the 5. Well, that's interesting. Why is my... Alright, there's frogs added. Well, now I seem to have misplaced where I put that cave at. We'll just go along the ridge here. I know it wasn't this one because that's the one. There was one other one. Maybe it's over here. And we'll come back to this one too. Oh, I forgot. I should have brought fuses. Darn it. Okay. All right. Yep, I'm completely lost now. But I wanted to get in this cave here. I see all this shiny stuff. Is this quartz or is this going to be more quartz? All right, good. We'll take the quartz. We'll grab the quartz while we're here for sure. All right, don't need you. Need you. All right. Even though I need to find a green one. Oh, I've been here before. There's my trash. Alright, doesn't look like there's any more places to go. Alright. I'm almost positive it's not this way. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's the other way. That's right. We'll grab this blue box here and then we'll make our way back up. Oh! Alright, let's just get out of this for a second. Head up here. Ooh, oh, that's looking yellow, but where'd that blue, was it up another level? Damn, have I been here? Yeah, this place looks empty. Damn. There's the blue. I think this is, ooh, okay, never mind. I'll grab the blazer while we're here. Grab a drink. I really hope I can find a blue cave. Or a green cave. I'm in the blue cave. Or even a green one in one of these boxes. Nope. 50,000 tokens though. There's the yellow again. Alright, let's get back up here. I want to take one quick peek. Without falling, hopefully. Alright, so that was the solar one. I see that green up there and it makes me wonder. But it just is... Oh. So we didn't get all the solar quartz. Well, instead of looting a ship, we're trying to... Well, I guess we're going to up our quartz here a little bit. There's back to the blue. Any chance there's a green connected on the other side? How much space do I got? I got plenty. Alright, I've been here. There's purple. There's the yellow. I'm not liking my chances to find green here. This looks like we're back on the beach. I see a... I thought I saw... find green. There's... This is purple. There's got to be a green connected to this somewhere. That's outside. That's outside. Alright. Alright, well, let's get out and reset. Where's my vehicle at? It's over there. Alright, let's just dump all this. Okay, let's go in one more time. that's where I've been. That was up there. Chance maybe it's up here. Which is just an exit. Damn. I cannot find that green quartz for the life of me. I don't see any more caves. Oh, well, let's get back to the vehicle then, and we'll head the other way, and we'll at least get that ship busted open. We're not going to get as much loot out of it as I'd hope, but I don't think the green is over across. Ooh, look at that. This is uranium. It sure is. Oh, you dirty dogs. Dirty dogs with the uranium. Ugh. Alright, well, we'll come across it at some point. So there's that one, and we're going to go down the other way, and hopefully we'll run into that other ship. I knew I should have put a beacon, because I tend to do this. I lose stuff. Ah, there she is. I don't think this is the one I was thinking of either. No, either way. It's something to bust into, so let's bust into it. Yeah, dirty dogs making use too. Oh, super alloy. We don't need that. I don't need to get hit by a falling meteor. Alright, let's get into this. Straight just goes to the ladder. Ah, got one green. There we go. That works. Now we got some more genetic material. Alright. Anything interesting? Nope. We got a water source nearby. We do. Let's go grab a drink. We're gonna have to eat our food here in a few too. Let's go ahead and dump what we got as well. Get a couple more trips in. Alright. That was done, so let's head down. Alright, let's head right. this just goes in a circle, right? Yep. All right, so let's just drop here. Can't believe I need to drop that stuff, but I'm like stacked with that stuff. All right. Oh yeah, more tokens. I'll drop more of you over here. Oh, look, indoor explosions. Nothing else is a need, so we'll have to come back to that. I think we might even find some explosive stuff in here. A door that I think will open with a fuse. Alright, I don't have another. Nope. Alright, that's fine. Okay, we have to remember to come back with the fuse, and we have to come back with explosives. Alright, so that went that way, we went that way, and so this time we'll go this way. It needs to open. Oh, that's it. So we need to come back with an explosive. I'm assuming the fuse box must be on the other side over there. Alright. Let's head back. Alright, to the top right hand corner. See if I can remember that. All those plants, we get the terraform. Alright, let's see if I can, with the logistics. I'll make unloading you the highest priority. And I'll do a little bit myself. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's one of you. Gives me another aluminum stick. I actually probably could even finish off our mines too. I think I need to build one more to have 8 back there. Everything else goes upstairs, and then we'll see how the drones are doing. Mutagen. I guess I should make sure too that I have. Alright, good. And where are you at, bacteria? There you are. Might as well set these up while I'm here. Pink. Purple. The one green we found. I guess that's it for right now. Alright, and then what else do I got on me? Fertilizer. And a simeon rod. And that's set up. Fertilizer won't be though. Nope. Alright, so fertilizer and fertilizer 2. Alright, let's see how the drones are doing. We'll help out if we need to. I think we can take over from there. We can go do other stuff. Was that just regular and then fancy? There's one more regular and some fancy ones. Let's see if that can ooh, are you? Oh no, this sounds like a multiple. But what are you dropping? Oh, another super alloy. Alright, I want to make one more of these. Alright, that's going to take my last 2 greens, but that's alright. Alright, let's go downstairs, drop off these other 3 things, and we're going to make one of those so I can get some common larvae too. We'll wait till this gets done. I have a habit of always getting hit. It's like they come after me. Let's see, how close are we? 65. Just a couple more things to unlock on there, and then nationwide. Extraction's still a ways away, but we're not worried about extraction. We want this, and we want interplanetary rocket, so... Common larva is just to our right. We'll park you about right here. Yeah, get off there. Just about everything. Let's make sure that common larva is turned on. And we need to make a fuse and an explosive. And a mine. I think I can make 1 explosive. Alright. Oh, make the fuse. Alright, slow down. Ooh, should I make 2 just in case? I can't remember how many that takes. Well, let's get our explosive made and then we'll make 1 more fuse. Just in case it takes 2. And if it takes 3, then so be it. Alright, so we got that done. We got that done. Let's go get a drink, put a mine down. Let's make sure I need 1 more. I think I have 7 up. Head to the industrial zone. Alright, there she is. There's all our heaters. I gotta try to count all these mines. Can I get up to a higher spot? Will let me up here? That won't let me. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I've got 8 here already, so I don't need to make another one. So we're good there. Beauty of the teleporter. Man, that stuff fills up fast. Holy cow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of you. Alright, let's put this back up. I guess we should put those plants away. Alright, one more thing to look at before we head back to the ship. I have oxygen, energy, we don't need. Oxygen, production, we're doing good on 2. How's the oxygen number looking? It's moving. I have 3. I might as well use them. 3, 4. Actually, I could make 2. Let's do that real quick. So I need 4 explosives. All right. 6 of you. And then 2 of the iridium, or uranium. All right, and then we'll grab our 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. That's all right. All right, so 1. Let's check. These guys give off. All right. How can I tell what it's giving off? The butterfly dome just does insects. Tear-tome dome does oxygen. That's what that is. And then that I think just does animals, right? That does oxygen as well. Not much, but a little bit. And then I got all my grass feeders and stuff out there. So let's go up to the trees. 'Cause I think I took the oxygen one out and went for like plants. Alright, yep. So here we are, and that's what, plants? Alright. So if we look at this, plants, oxygen is at 1200%, plants at 1500%. Why is the oxygen at 1200%? I don't have another multiplier around here. Oh, because of the seed. Okay. All right, so let's see if we can, if we do this, if this ups it up even more. Where are you at? There we are. And if we put in oxygen, are we going above? Oh yeah. So you can do, see, I didn't know this. So you can do oxygen here and plants. There we go. And now we're really cooking up some more oxygen, and that's going to cover all 8 of those tree spreaders. Cool. All right. And I think we'll just put the other one right up where we had the oxygen before. Right up here. And we'll just put the other 2 oxygen because that'll cover them. And it should cover all those tree spreaders out there as well, so. And that'll get that going. Alright, since we have them, we might as well use them, right? Now the oxygen's flying. Heat's moving, pressure's moving. Gotta get those insects going. Can I do an insect rocket? I should be able to. Yeah, let's do another insect rocket real quick. And then we'll go back to that ship. Purple, rocket, and then blue. Alright, that's done. Let's head back to that ship. We've got our fuses, we've got our explosive. Let's get rid of that Jetpacks material real quick. I got you. Drop off the food. Drop off the water. And let's see if I can get there without getting lost this time. This is really good, and this flies so well too. So this is a huge, nice quality of life update. And she just goes right up the ridge, just like that. That's so awesome. So easy to drive. Alright, let's do two. You know what? I'm not gonna pet, but I do want to see if there's what's in here. Garbage. So we'll just get rid of it so I don't stop and grab it again. Not gonna worry about Jetpacks material this trip. Let's just stay focused on that ship. What did I do here? Why do I have that there? Oh, Warden's key. All right. There we go. Well, it looks like I'll need to do some flying around the planet too at some point. Well, we got one. I think it's right over here. Nope. See, I lost it already. Gosh darn it. I think I drove past it. That whole Warden's key thing got me all distracted. We'll get this blue box while we're here. Nothing in there, so let's get it out of our way. There it is. All right. Hopefully there is a fuse box on the other end of this. And hopefully I set this charge right because I only brought one. All right. Stay up there. Don't be falling down. All right. Blueprints don't matter, but I'll still probably take it anyway, unless you. All right, let's go right, I guess. Okay, there's a door we need to go check. All right, we can make a garbage can now. Oh man, this got upstairs and everything. We're gonna be here for a good minute. Everything else we'll keep. Use this the chip for that. I'm hoping this has the exercise room as well. Can deconstruct some of that exercise gear. Let's get rid of you. All right, what do we got here? All pretty good stuff, actually. Key card. Which would, I guess, for shadow the need for one. Which there it is. Hopefully just one. Alright, well, let's get in there and see what we got. Oh, I know what we got. Alright, I'm gonna get rich on tokens. There's another production. Take you, take you. Everything else can stay. And I would say it's sell a lot of those construction ones, but man, you can get so much coins from the lockers that we're almost out of room. All right, well, we gotta go drop off. This place is a flippin' maze. Okay, so I didn't go upstairs. We went this way, right? Nope, all right. All right. All right. Oh, I will not. Excuse me. Get this right. Explosive went this way. Then we went this way, and then we went down this way. Unless we were checking this out. We didn't go upstairs yet. We'll wait for upstairs. And then we checked all these lockers out, and we were done here. All right. So no going upstairs yet. Let's go this way. Alright, now we're at the upstairs. Alright, I already got one of those yellow lockers, so I don't need to do that one. Oh, and that was just the upstairs. Oh. Ah, here we go. Now we got our fuse box. I'm as confused as ever about where I'm at. And I left my fuses in the flippin' vehicle. You moron. Well, let's not clear that out just so I don't get totally confused. Gosh darn it. I cannot believe I did that. What do we get in here? Another super alloy? It sounds like one, yep. Can I get in here and get my stuff without getting pelted? Fuse, I only need one. Alright. Run by that ladder? There it is. Alright. Open doors. More coins. Food, I want to keep this, that can go. Alright. That's the way we came. First, some of those green quartz. And there we go, tier 4 jetpack. We'll have to get that made when we get back. I'm almost tempted to leave the uranium rods. I think I will. I'm gonna start leaving the iridium rods too, I think. I will keep the iridium rod. Alright. Okay, we'll call this side of the ship done. Let's go see what doors we opened. I think I got one of those already. So then we went this way. Let's make sure nothing opened in here. And this was the keypad one. If we go upstairs here. Alright, we got some seeds. I got wheat already. I guess I didn't need to buy it, but we got it. Got some cocoa too. Get some space food. We'll take that and eat that. Looks like we've got a million year rain going on out there. Need a garbage can. Let's deconstruct us a faucet to take back. Countertop. Too bad you can't take any of that, huh? We already did countertops. Let's deconstruct a fridge. Can't do the stove. Alright. Let's see here. We'll drop the cobalt. Alright, so kitchen's done. There's the kitchen, and we went back here. That was the other one, so this area's done. That's towards there, so... Alright, so lost. Let me back to that kitchen. Alright, I knew there was a door. Alright, so... You... That's it for that one. Okay, and this is was the one that took us back to the... Never mind. Alright. Wow. Oh, I'm out of room. Alright, can I figure this out? Alright, so this is the way out. Oh. Yeah, okay. So I think this might be almost done. I don't really need that super alloy. Alright. Okay, so if we went left, we figured this one out. We got everything we need. I'll take the chip just in case. And then we go down here. This is where we could have did that. We went. That takes us where we wanted to go. So we knew we had a room down here, which I'm pretty sure I just checked. Yep, all right. So then we go down here. This is the kitchen. That's the bay room. We did that already. And this was the room that we needed a key card for. Nope. Oh, good thing I talked that out. And we got a green, which is good. All right. Let's back out of here then. And then we did the kitchen and everything. Just to make sure, but we did this and everything. So, all right. So I'm going to call this one done. Let's get out of here. We'll peruse the upper level here real quick one more time. Just to make sure. Nothing popped off. No false wall here. Nope. And do the same over here. Make sure we don't have a false wall. All right. Well, our ship is looted. We're going to take the long way home so we can see if we bump in any of those warden's keys that might pop up. Or anything else while we're out. Most of this will probably just be drops, but that's alright. And there's frogs. So I think we've unlocked everything now. What's in here? Was this? This is iridium. Yeah, we're on fire in here. Yeah, but what are you hiding on the other side of there? I don't think I got an explosive left either. Nope, I sure don't. Alright, yeah, I'll just have to... We'll keep the cloth, even though I can make them. I wonder if that wall is the... Well, no. I think it's one of the walls that connects up to that cave up there, so... Oh, my drones. Let's climb up here and see if we got anything of interest up here. Just an orami plant. Oops. There we go. Well, I might climb up there eventually. There we go. Don't need you. It doesn't look like there's like... Oh, is that something gold over there? I think it is. Alright. Yeah, it sure is. There's another warden's key. Alright. That's all it says, right? Alright. Cool. Oh, it's a frog. Alright, any more gold shimmers around here? There's our forest. Any more gold shimmers? Nope, I think we'll head back. I'll just have to do a whole thing where I just come out and explore. Let's get this stuff back. Does the whole unload stay on the whole time, or do I guess? Okay, so I will take these because I know those won't go right. Those won't go right. We can leave the fuse in there. Those won't go right. Alright, everything else should be able to unload on its own. Okay, let's get to the utility and drop off these. So we have 2 of 8. Let's got a countertop, faucet, put that in our bathroom, fridge, trash can, big table, and that's it. So all but one of those was good. Genetic material. I don't know if that gave us another one to make another animal or not. Did not. We'll do the super alloy last. Purple and or pink and green. Those are green ones. There's our cloth. Chips. Alright, so the rest of the stuff's downstairs. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. Alright, look at that. We're unloaded. I need to... I'm going to let the drones do this, but I just need to see... Armor, rockets, fertilizer, make sure I've got it set up. Because I have a feeling I don't. Nope. I know I did fertilizer. What was the other thing in there? We did the Lerma, we did the explosives and mutagen. Alright, so this is our mutagen plus. So we want purple, orange, and yellow. And then explosives. And there we go, then the drone should be able to unpack the vehicle. So how far are we? And we're at 75. Oxygen heat's going. Biomass is starting to drag butt, so we need to get on that. Let's get Jetpack 4 made real quick. Alright, so we need a ramrod. Well, my one explosive that I just got. Alright, Jetpack 4 should be on its way. And there we go, Jetpack 4. So we've got everything unlocked. I think we just need to get the biomass going. Can I buy any multipliers that do animals? Pressure, heat, plant, oxygen, energy and production. So I can't do anything that would increase my animals from here. Plants is moving. Insects and animals. Alright, so what do we... What's a big animal one? Oh, what's a big insect one? 187. Oh, that's a big animal one. Insects. The butterfly farms 875. And bees, of course, 890. What do you do for insects? Nothing. I think for insects we'll do more rockets. Let's do a couple of those. Three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 3 of the purple guys. 3. And 3 obsidian rods. So let's just pump 3 rockets up there for the insects. We can build some more beehives if we need to as well, but I guess we should let that clear. What if we don't? Oh, yep, I crashed it. Well, you can get up in the sky. Go. Any chance we can help you out? Nope, you're just pointing straight down. Oh, there she went. Alright, we still get credit for it. That should give us about 5, right? 6, okay, well, that'll work. There, okay, that movie's moving a little bit better now. Not much, but a little bit better. The animals, like I said, we've unlocked everything, except just gotta get to there. Oxygen's cooking, heating, and pressure all moving. Just gotta get this biomass number going, I think. Alright, let's grab a bite to eat real quick. And something to drink. And alright, I think I'm going to call that one there. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. If you're still here, like the video, subscribe to the channel. It'd be fantastic and greatly appreciated as we kind of get to the tail end of this planet. And once we get the screen up here, once we get that screen up here pretty quick, we'll you know, decide where we go next. But we'll definitely finish off this entire solar system. There we go. Now we can see some planets. We'll finish off all those planets up there. We'll get them all terraformed. So come along for the ride. I hope it's fun. I had fun. I hope you guys are having fun. And I definitely hope to see you in the next video. So, all right, everyone. Take care. Have a good one.